Hey guys, July the 5th. I hope whoever's watching this has still got their 10 fingers after yesterday. I didn't partake in either barley pops or explosives, so I played it safe. But we're doing a shakedown cruise here on the other goose. I got a few more things to do to it, but it's come together real well. Finally got the motor mounted just the way I wanted it. I put a plate here on the back. This is a hanger. This runs down and hooks underneath the axle, and that's just a, I believe it's a 540 is what I threaded it at, and then made the hanger. So that holds everything tight. I got the cow catcher on. This is kind of a cool way of doing it. I have to have a got to have a 1/4-inch block here to keep the cab of the tractor up and level with everything. So it works pretty good. Of course, this will be permanent whenever I get to the point where I want to make it. There we go. It sits right down on top of that. And it will be bolted underneath. It'll be bolted underneath the hood there. So the other thing that I've done is I've taken the shell, and that's just a stamp, and I took a rubbing compound and removed it, and I've got rubber stamps coming that's going to say the Galloping Goose lines with a goose running. So we'll see how well that turns out. One thing nice about it, this paint, if I screw it up 30 times, I can wipe it off 30 times, and it will still look good. You can't always do that with fresh paint. So we've got that going. Put the bed back on. This will be secured down later on when it's all done. But we'll give it a run around the track, and you can see. Of course, I'm going to paint the cow catcher. I'm going to do some other things. I may make this into what I call a chain drive wallet. I put a sprocket on here and an idler sprocket up here, like the Max did, the Mac Bulldogs chain drive. Now, of course, it won't be chain drive, but it will give the impression. A lot of clanking, a lot of brass gears, all that kind of stuff. So we'll see. I got the gears ordered. They should have been here today. I've got the ladder chain, but we'll see. I'll have to extend these axles too, but that's no problem. And we'll see how that turns out. Just something a little bit different. All right, let's see what we can do here. It runs a whole lot better. I got it balanced better. I'm not slipping. The wheels are doing a whole lot better. The main goose, now that it's broke in, runs a whole lot quieter and a whole lot smoother. So this is where we're at right now. We're about to wrap this one up. Of course, I'm sure there will be something that'll go wrong between now and the finished job. Now, this is not going to be painted. I'm going to leave the body of the truck and everything just like I got it off of eBay. It's called a gearbox toy. But of course I will paint the cow catcher and add any embellishments that it might need, which it won't need many. And here again, if I do put the sprocket chain drive on it, that'll be the only other thing. And of course I'll leave that in the raw. That'll be left as brass. So that's where we're at on this stuff. All right, guys, I hope you have a good weekend. Have a safe one, and I'm glad to hear that all of you got your 10 fingers. We'll talk with you later. Toodaloo.